Okay, here we go with a Carl Froch matchup. Uh, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like how movement works in this game. It looks goofy. Like, I've just come to the conclusion that I don't like how movement works. It's too goofy
It's a
and way
full
too
moon,
safe
so
to just
look
walk
out. We
backwards
are
a lot of the
live
game.
outside at Empire Fight
Oh,
Camp.
we got a
I'm
Connor
Todd
Ben
Grisham.
person
Alongside
who's
me,
like
former
only
world
got like
champion
7
Johnny
matches.
Nelson.
Like that's completely realistic.
And here
Well, he's
is
got
the
8, but
destroyer,
uh.
Con.
And I'm gonna try and play
The
this
coach.
different. Like, not gonna go for knockouts or anything. Just gonna go and attack him like shots. Like,
You've heard of people
try and
dance.
like work over the same parts.
These athletes have been waiting a long
Oh,
time to
jeez.
square off. Here
Ugh.
we go.
The frame rate. But you see what I mean? Like, the movement's way too fast.
He blocks the jab.
I could just walk backwards. I guess I am jabbing, but still. The movement looks way too goofy.
Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab.
Like, the fact I'm so tall compared to him is also completely busted. Like, he can't... Like, unless I come towards him, he can't even get near me.
And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time.
Like, I definitely feel like movement is way too fast in its current state, and they need to slow it down a bit to make it so people can actually, time their punches. Also feel like planting needs to be more damaging than it is, because I feel like people who
Have you ever
move
danced with
around
the
definitely have a
devil
more
under the
advantage,
pale
which
moonlight?
I
That's
get. Like,
what
if you're
these two
angling
men
your
are about
punches,
to
it should
go
work.
through
Oh, the
as
blurs.
they've been
Oh, never
talking
mind, the blur's
so
back.
much trash on
Gotta
social
love it, isn't
media.
it?
It's
Like,
time
any
to
of the blurs,
settle the
that's the
score.
game. Like, that's
Nice
not even
exchanges
me.
from
It's the
both men in
game
this
being
round.
the game, as always. I would also say add something to single punches. It definitely feels like throwing singular punches is completely worthless
Got him with
unless
a
like you're just
clean
trying to
right
score
uppercut.
points. But there's no risk of being damaged. Like, you have to throw like big blistering combos. Also, I see what this guy's trying to do. He's trying to spam uppercut. Also, the fact I've lost so much stamina when I've like only been
Neither
doing
man really
tactical shots
defending
is
themselves.
ridiculous.
This counter puncher is going to wait for
Like,
you
that's
to
what I mean.
move
He's
first,
tinier
and
than
then
me and
we'll
he can walk
strike
backwards
like
so
a snake.
quickly.
Keep an eye
It
on
makes
this
no
guy.
sense.
They have got
Like,
great
movement needs a
ring
nerf,
IQ.
like in general.
Counter
Like, movement
punches
needs slowing
are their
down.
best.
Like, not massively, just subtly enough that people can't. People don't
You
look
know
like
the
they're just ice
scorecards are
skating.
going to
Like,
be
look at my
all
leg
over the
movement.
place in
It
this one.
looks fine when you're not near someone, but when you're near someone, it looks really goofy. Because like you just like that there. Like, that doesn't look like natural
This
movement
one could
right
go.
there. Now you see the weird thing where I'm doing this like Y stance and I'm just going
This fighter's going to get caught
it,
first.
it, look, it looks like the legs just look like they're constantly halfway to running, which is fine when you're really out of range, but when you're close together, I feel like you shouldn't be moving this fast. It
Missing that
looks
jab.
funny. Like, I just personally don't agree with the with the speed. I feel like it ruins any chance for them to like really getting anything going, because it just
Ooh,
allows
the hook
people to
didn't
escape too
land.
quickly. Because all I have to do is throw that and I'm out of range already. Which is fine if like you're not throwing too many punches, but you can just end every combo with like doing that and you're out of range immediately. Like, look how far I got away because the guy took a single step back and then
Keep
I
an eye on this
stepped back
slugger.
while
As you know, he's willing to
punching.
take three
It
to
looks
give one.
silly.
That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him.
I like using Carl
A
Froch
win
as
is not
well. I'm
just a
glad
win
I'm
for
not
some
dealing
fighters.
with
They
Roy
need
Jones
to
again.
feel the
Everybody
blood,
plays
the
Roy
crunch.
Jones.
They
So
need to
boring.
get that win.
Also, I would feel like maybe find a way to disencourage people from holding blocks 24/7. It does feel
Nice
a bit silly that
exchanges from
people can
both
move max.
men in this
Like, if
round.
like
And he
people was
caught him there with a
like, look
left
at
hook.
this, I've got block up and I move full speed. It's really silly. It's just movement looks silly to me.
He misses with that jab.
Sure, he totally outranges me there. Makes perfect. This is what I mean. This game looks goofy.
He's got to
It
find a
looks
way to
completely
get around
goofy.
that reach
Like, I can't even
advantage.
get mad anymore. I just
Very
find it
smart,
beat it.
very sharp. This is a
But that's
quick
how bad the
one-hand stab
movement
and
is,
he's done.
despite it meant to
Let's
be
get
a
inside that long
revolutionary
one.
movement
Not many
system,
fights
yet
can
someone
do
just
that.
walk backwards from everything. Like, and then just quickly pop back in like a second for a punch. And sure, some fighters should be able to do that, but not every single fighter. Like, it should really be exclusive to certain fighters to be able to like move
Just
like
gets
that.
out of a very competitive round.
And that's what I mean. Like,
with
guy
10
could just
seconds
sit there in
left.
his block. It's dumb. You shouldn't just be able to sit in your block and just throw immediate counters. It looks silly. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm taller than him, and this
Final
guy can
moment.
just run away the entire fight. It's completely
One
goofy.
of these athletes
It
is
makes
going to
it
be the
makes no
first to go
realistic
down.
sense that this guy can just run away the entire fight. You know? Like, what was that movement? It just feels goofy that someone can just sit there and like their block 24/7 and just and he's just gonna be only throwing body uppercuts. I can already tell that.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action.
It just feels goofy. Like, it feels really goofy how the game currently plays. There's no real like feel of like tension from this guy just eating my hook repeatedly. There's no tension from any of this. Like sure, I could sort of smother him, but look how easy he got out. Like, it took like if he had just done that from the beginning, like he would have been out before I even threw a punch. Like, if you want to throw lots of uppercuts to the body, we can do that, mate. But it won't be like I click straight. Okay. Now it's just lagging all over the chop. Like, I guess they didn't fix Wi-Fi as I hope.
Can't connect with that right hook.
Like, it felt like they fixed Wi-Fi, but I've been getting a lot of bad connections recently. In all honesty, they do need to start this movement speed. It's just goofy. Like, look at this. It just feels like goofy that I can move the exact same speed while blocking it. It looks silly. It just looks silly to me. I feel like there needs to be some way to like slow down your opponent, even if it's like they just get slower as the fight goes on. Like, they shouldn't be able to move max turbo speed for the entire fight. It just looks goofy. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it does. Like, it doesn't matter if you beat their body. It doesn't matter if like the fight goes on really long. None of that matters. Like, there's no slowing down. Like, there's no risk. Like, it feels like you definitely should slow as the fight goes on. And your conditioning should definitely have an effect on how fast you move, like, throughout the period of the fight. I'm not sure how he's won, since I've been hitting better, but okay. Okay, my stamina bar decreased.
No respect for each other.
That's what I mean, just walks backwards. Like, this is the strategy for every player. Just walk backwards, walk backwards. It's so goofy. Like, this is every fight. Like, I'm having to chase after him because there's no real way to, like, just keep him still. And this is the entire fight. Like, round 4, he's moving like it's round 1. Even though he's been... Like, what happened to my stamina bar? It just decreased for no reason. Like, it's acting like I'm throwing power shots. Like, what is that? I get the body shot draining, but why do my punches drain so much stamina for no reason?
There's no doubt that this fighter's
But I'm literally connecting with 90% of my punches. And yet, it's acting like I'm missing like half. Like, there's some massive desync going on.
So once you draw's first blood count, that's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to...
That's what I mean. I can't risk throwing a punch because he's just going to run away and spam trying to get a count. It's incredibly goofy. It's unrealistic to the T.
And he fails to score with that left hook.
Was he rage quitting? I was about to be like, is he rage quitting? Because he just stood suspiciously still. This one just sits there blocking, clearly gets hit in the head, but whatever, isn't it? That is the thing, it looks silly. This game looks silly in its current state. Like, the beta was far better. Like, beta 2 was the best state of the game. Like, it was 100,000 times better than this goofy mess.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
But look at him, just sitting there, running away, throwing only count. It's like, he just eats these hooks that clearly go around his block and he takes 0 damage and he can run to the other side of the ring in like a second. It looks ridiculous. It's not realistic at all. Like, this is completely unrealistic and everybody can see it. Like, I clearly hit him, but okay, game. Just shortcut my punches. Like, this is the thing, like, he just goes uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. And it's like, people wonder why I don't take this game serious when literally you just sit there taking punches to the head while uppercutting someone's body. It's like, no.
That can be the real difference.
Like, I've been uppercutting him as much to the body and he's not taking as much damage to me.
They're that powerful.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
That's what I mean, just eats these hooks to the head over and over, like, you take no damage from it. Doesn't matter if I hit you the same side constantly for the entire fight, you just take no damage.
Both want the knockout.
Like, the fact that he hasn't shown any sign of getting rocked despite me hitting him with more strikes as far as I'm concerned. Like, I've been hitting cleaner, better, like,
How do they
Like,
use
there we
this
go
fight as
again, clear
aggression
punch it. This
against
guy
it?
doesn't do
I've
it.
seen
He's
some
still moving
aggressive
the same
fighters.
speed as
They
well. We're
can
both moving the
terrorize
same
the
speed,
life
and
out of you
it
before
is
they've
just
even
goofy.
thrown a shot.
It's
The
completely
strength they
goofy.
have, the speed they
Like,
have, and that
I got half a
knockout punch.
stamina bar, and I'm
They
still
want to
moving like I
punch
got a
through
full
you.
stamina
They don't
bar.
want to punch
It
you.
looks
They want to
dumb.
punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Now, I imagine he's got a bit of a stamina drain as well, because I'm smacking him in the body repeatedly. But look at his health bar. Excuse me? What's going on with his health? What was that? Like, there's some just latency going on. But this is what I mean, like, it should have not been that difficult to put him down. Like, so you can imagine how hard it is with higher tier fighters. Like, oh, it's a nightmare. But you see why I mean, oh, he rage quit. He rage quit. Pathetic.
No
Oh,
complaints there at
F4ing.
all. The
Like, the thing
crowd
is,
agree.
I've never
I
quit out
agree.
a fight.
The ref knew
Ever. I've
exactly what
surrendered
he
in
was
some
doing.
fights,
So you know
sure, but they
what?
were
Great
in
shout.
the beta, I
look
believe. I
forward
don't think I've
to fight
surrendered
number
any
2.
fight since the game's gone into early access. I have not Alt F4'd any fight. I've been the beneficiary of people using the glitch, but I've never Alt F4, never quit out, even when losing massively. Like, and I just find it sad that people do this, you know? Like, it definitely feels like the game needs to fix this movement speed. It needs to fix, like, the, running away. It needs to fix, like, the getting gassed, because you don't look gassed. When you're completely got half a stamina bar, you don't look any different from the beginning. And I think that's really the point of this video. And, like, the last 6 of my losses have literally just been to people running backwards, because that's how powerful the style is. Like, especially if you're using, like, someone like Roy Jones Jr. Am I going to deny I lose? No, I lose. Like, look, got losses. Whether I agree with how I lost, completely different story, still lose. And I feel like the fact it's so easy to get wins while running backwards. Like, this guy had merely just started straight spamming, walking backwards, not engaging with me at all. He would have won. He would have got points. It's the fact that he just allowed me to get clean shots so many times in a row, and he was playing a much more delicate fighter who can't take as many punches to the head, that really gave me the edge. If he had been playing someone like Roy Jones, if he had been playing someone like Sugar Ray, he would have had no difficulties. Like, that's just the truth. It definitely feels like this game is very biased towards those out-fighter type styles, and I feel like they definitely need to change that. You know? Need to change that. They need to give more benefit to in-fighters and medium fighters, like those two ranges, you know? Need to slow down that movement a bit when walking backwards, at least, to, like, encourage people to circle more, encourage people to, like, move forward more, encourage people to run away a lot less and less, like they're in loose movement or something, and then increase much higher gas on loose movement. It consumes way too, like, little stamina currently. Anyway, that's my little rant video. I do enjoy Carl Froch, though. He is fun to use. It's just sad that he's not very effective due to the fact everyone can just run away from him, even if he's much taller. I'm just glad this guy sucked at the game. Like, he very clearly only has a good record because he Alt F4s whenever he's losing. Like, that's just the truth. Like, Carl Froch is not that good of a character, but he's very fun to use.